Uh, I think I was muted the whole time. That's not good. Okay. Obviously it's been a minute. So just give me a second because I gotta figure out how everything works. So yeah. Just hold on a second. Just all right. How's everybody feeling though? I missed you guys. I missed you guys. For those who are still in. Um it's been a while. How's everybody? How's everybody's holidays? Clearly, yeah, like, I forgot how all this thing worked. Like, I forgot about all this, man. So, oh, I forgot. I gotta run the video. Where's it at? Hold on a second, bro. It's been a while. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. I forgot how all this works. All right, I think I got it. Give me a second. Hey, I forgot. I totally forgot about the video. Look, just just be patient with me, okay? I'm gonna get back in my groove. I'm gonna get back in my groove. Don't worry. Today's episode is basically gonna be just like a quick, short episode on some NBA stuff. I don't got a special guest today, but eventually, soon, I'm gonna have more guests. Me and Austin gonna catch up a bit. I'm try to get some of the boys in the group chat on here. Try to get my parents on here. You know, I love to get my dad on here so he can talk crazy. But today's just gonna be a short, like 30-minute quick episode. I just want to talk about the NBA. I don't even talk about NFL because, like, I know what's going on in NFL, but like I don't really know enough to like where I can debate about it. So, look, first one, biggest takeaways. Okay, so starting, I don't even know where to start, man. I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start with probably my biggest takeaway. The biggest team like in the news right now, obviously, the Brooklyn Nets, right? So, in my opinion, when you look at that trade altogether, like clearly the Nets, right? You have your positive and your negative sides to it. Okay, so the positive side to the Nets trade was that like you now have three of the most unguardable players on the planet. Like when you need a bucket, like when you need to score the basketball, you have three options. That's very scary. That's honestly very scary, especially come playoff time, because like you're gonna need that come game 7, last 2 minutes. Like you're gonna need somebody to put the ball in it, and now you have three options, right? The other positive, like when you look at it, is that all three guys now have like a lot of leeway. And what I mean by that specifically is that like James Harden is no longer getting doubled. KD is no longer being doubled. Kyrie is no longer being doubled, right? So, like the biggest takeaway for me is that this team now has the ability to play one-on-one with any one of those three. Any one of those three, because you can't double because now you're leaving two of them open, right? And now these guys are in a position to where they can go one-on-one, easy matchups. So the biggest thing for me though with this team is that I believe that James Harden should be the point guard. And I say that because I feel like he's a better point guard than Kyrie. I feel like he has better vision. He has better like facilitating skills than Kyrie. Kyrie, we know, is a score first point guard. Like we know that. So if you want to say like, oh, who should be bringing the ball down, who should be operating the offense, in my opinion, is James Harden. Now that's going to decrease his like statistics, but at the end of the day, I think that's what's best for them. KD is in MVP mode right now. Like, I don't know if anybody saw the statistic, but like he's averaging more points, like more rebounds, more assists, shooting the ball better than he did his MVP year. I forgot what year that was. I want to say 14. I can't remember, but he's playing out of his mind. Like he's playing at MVP level. And then Kyrie, he just needs to play. Like something's wrong with his head. Something is still, don't get me wrong. Like Kyrie needs help, but I really believe that he's still one of the top 3-4 point guards in the league. So speaking, we'll come back to this biggest takeaway, but I have something for everybody, and we're gonna all contribute to this. Okay, we're gonna all contribute. I need to know, and everybody comment wherever you're watching, respectively. Please, I want to know everybody's top 5 point guards in the league right now. And then we're gonna go through each position. Well, actually, no, scratch that. We're gonna go through point guards and shooting guards because small forwards, power forwards, and centers is kind of hard because it's really like. There's no debate to it. Like there's a clear cut 1 through 5, but I need to know everybody's top 5 point guards right now. Before I go into mine, you know what? I'll go into mine. Listen, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go in and say it. So for those of you who don't follow me on TikTok, for the last 2 months of NBA basketball, right? Dame is the number 1 point guard in the NBA. Okay, and I'm not saying like Steph is washed, right? He's not washed. Like I've said that before, but I was really just joking, just to kind of be funny. In my opinion, he's not like what he used to be, and that's because he doesn't have the help, right? So obviously now teams are focusing in on him. But like I like it. I love it actually because Steph, like his game is so tailored around the people around him, if that makes sense. Like he needs a Clay, he needs a KD, right? That's how his game is. He's not used to being the number 1 option on his team. The 73-9 team, that was a system offense. That was a system offense that was set up for him because he had help in other places like that. Iggy was a big part in that offense. Draymond could actually shoot in that offense. And obviously we know what Clay was doing. So in my opinion, top 5 point guards, I'm going Dame, Steph, okay? And it's not like a 1A, 1B. It is 1A. I mean, not 1A. It is 1 and 2. 1 and 2, okay? 3 is self-explanatory. And if he's not in your top 3, you need help. Luka Doncic. I don't care that he is 6'7". I don't care that on Google he may be listed as a small forward. He's a point guard. He's a point guard. He averages like 9 assists a game, okay? So my top 5 point guard, my top 3 are going to be Dame at 1, 2 Steph, 3 Luka. Okay. 4, I'm gonna have to do it. Like 4, I wholeheartedly believe it's Kyrie. I do. The fact that he is like able to score at will while taking multiple games off and like having such a like weird career, but he can like easily drop 30 and 5 if he wanted to, like in his sleep. And I respect Kyrie a lot. Well, let me back up. Like I don't like Kyrie just because like something's wrong with his head. I truly believe that. But I respect him a lot because his game like literally looks like Kobe's in a point guard version, if that makes sense. Footwork is like literally the same. So I respect him a lot for that. But his ability to come back off of like 8 missed games, whatever shoulder injury he had or whatever it may be, like that speaks volume. So he's 4 for me. Right now, I got Dame, Steph, Luka, Kyrie. 5 is tough, right? You have options, okay? You have options. I'm not going to lie to you. Russ, we all saw what he did last night. So I'm not going to say like, oh, he's back. Like, no, like he's still shooting the ball absolutely horrible this year. You have John Wall, who he looks okay. I'm not going to lie. He looks okay. You have Jamal Murray, maybe. Nah, I don't think Jamal Murray's good. Never mind. He's not. No. Jamal Murray's not there. This is easy. It's Trae Young. Trae Young is 5. And I've said this before. Trae Young is the next coming of Steph, right? I wouldn't say he's necessarily Steph because he can do a lot more off the dribble and off pick and rolls than Steph. I think Steph is more of like a run him off 3 screens, pass the ball, give and go type stuff. Like that's Steph's game. Like he's tailored for that. Whereas Trae Young, he's a natural like operator of an offense, if that makes any sense. So his ability to go 28 and 7 on any night, that's very tough. And so in my opinion, he's 5. So 1 Dame, 2 Steph, Luka, Kyrie, Trae Young. Lows. I need a top 5. This is not a top 5. It's not top 5. It's not. So do better, please. Do better. But yeah, let me know what y'all think y'all top 5 point guards in the NBA right now are. I'd love to hear it. Love to see it. I'll wait until y'all put something in there. But until then, we are now going to go to shooting guards. So, top 5 shooting guards. Let me see if I can throw it up on here. I didn't come prepared. I'm not going to lie. I just got off work, so give me some time. Top 5 shooting guards. This is honestly tough. Okay, so I'm going to do like without injury or with injuries taken into. Ooh, yeah. No, I'll do without injuries taken because I don't think that's fair. Hold on before we start. You know, I got the notification that I got a comment, and then I saw this. So, thank you for the support, but don't ever do this again. Like, don't ever do this again. Anyways, you are funny. You are funny. Anyways, Los, I'm gonna get to yours. I saw it. Don't worry. So when healthy, okay, Harden is he should be everybody's number one. Like, I don't care what his stats look like right now. He is a top 5 player in the league, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. He's a top 5 player in the league. So Harden's one. There should be no debate. Another one that should be no debate is Clay. Like, I hope everybody has not forgotten what he is. Like, Clay is a plug and play player that you literally can put in any lineup and he's going to succeed. Why? Because he's a 3-and-D player, right? A really good one, a very good one. So Harden, Clay, easy 1-2. This is where it gets hard because, like, you're going to get a lot of recency bias here. Beal is playing out of his mind, like absolutely crazy right now. And for that reason, I'm putting him third. He's averaging like 38. That's absolutely frightening. Like, absolutely frightening. On a bad team, yeah, that's fair to say. But, like, to be averaging 38 on any NBA team, like, you're tough. Like, you're tough. So he's 3. I'm going Zach LaVine 4. Okay. And the reason I'm going Zach LaVine is, like, he has a whole package to him, right? Athleticism, clear cut. Like, that's obvious. Everybody knows that. Shooting the ball, like, he's improved his 3-point shot tremendously. And he can, like, handle the ball. And obviously he's going to be able to play defense. Like, he's athletic enough to. So what he's doing with the Chicago Bulls is absolutely crazy. Like, he's the number 1 option over there. And so for that reason, I'm putting him 4. 5 is hard. You have a lot of options at 5. And I didn't realize it when I looked at it. But now that I've actually gotten time to sit down and think about it, 5, like, this 5 spot is hard. You have CJ McCollum, Donovan Mitchell, Drew Holiday. I consider him a shooting guard still. Devin Booker, and Chris Middleton. That's hard. That's actually really tough. I'm going CJ. I'm going CJ McCollum. And here's why. Playoff performances. And don't give me Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell's a fraud. Like, he's not doing what he did in the bubble ever. So that's why I don't like that. CJ been doing this in the playoffs. Been doing it in clutch time. And if before his injury, I hope y'all know he was an all-star. He was playing at an all-star level. So CJ McCollum is my 5. D-Book is tough. I think the Chris Paul move was good for the Suns. I don't think it was good for him, if that makes sense. Like, obviously now he doesn't have the ball a lot, so he's not doing much with it. Donovan Mitchell's good. Like, don't like, he's good, but he's not. I just don't think he has it. Like, he doesn't have that ability to, like, take his team to the next level. Like, I think he needs another 2 option. Jazz are playing good right now. Don't get me wrong, but come playoff time, like, he's gonna need to be able to play like 35 a game. I'm talking like 35 and 7 and 8. Like, he's gonna have to, like, bring it up even more. Chris Middleton's a good one too. The thing about Chris Middleton, he's very inconsistent. He's very inconsistent. He's efficient, but he's inconsistent. Like, his stats are very up and down. And then Drew Holiday, I think Drew Holiday is still one of the more underrated players in the league. But I don't think he has the whole package like CJ. I really don't. He has a great ability to play defense, but CJ's bag on offense, like, if y'all actually watch him, like, he's absolutely ridiculous. All right. Harden, Beal, CJ, Zach, Jalen. So Lowe said he didn't take into account when healthy. So that's good. I like this one when not. Oh, well, that's tough. I think Zach LaVine, I'll put Zach LaVine over CJ. And then I forgot about Jaylen Brown, high key. I forgot about Jaylen Brown. That's a good one. That's a good one, honestly. I like this list a lot, Los. I like it a lot. I just need you to exit. Just go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Just go ahead and leave. Go ahead and skedaddle. Like, it's not for you. It's not for you anymore. It's not for you anymore. All right. Last couple things before I get off, man. Going back to biggest takeaways, and then we'll end off with a top 10 NBA list. Other takeaways is that, like, with the Nets specifically, they can't guard anybody. They let up 150 to the Washington Wizards, and they lost. They lost to Russ. Like, they didn't lose to Bradley Beal. They lost to Russ. He had 40. So, like, if y'all think they can keep up with the Lakers, like you're very, very badly mistaken because the Lakers actually play defense. And yes, we may not have like a defender for every superstar that they have, but like we're gonna put up 170 on them. If they let the Washington Wizards have 150, like we're putting 170. I don't care. So that's the thing with the Nets. When you look at that trade, though, Houston, I wouldn't say they like won that trade, but I wouldn't say they necessarily lost it. Like Victor Oladipo is a great pickup. I think him, John Wall, and Boogie looks good on paper. We'll see how it does. I don't even think they make the playoff, though. That's how stacked the West is, to be honest. But another big takeaway that I've noticed, too, is the Miami Heat. I think they miss Jimmy Butler a lot, and I know they're not healthy. But this is like my biggest thing with the Heat. I think their playoff run last year was a fluke. I think it was a fluke. I don't like. I will take debates on this, but I think their whole playoff run was a fluke. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown took LeBron in their rookie year, or in Jason Tatum's rookie year, or somebody's rookie year, to Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Don't forget that. So they were clearly the more like talented team. You could take like bubble environment. You can figure out like calls in certain games, whatever maybe. The Miami Heat didn't belong in the finals, and we all know this. And then you have the two-time MVP Greek Freak, right? You talking about probably a top 3 defense in the league in the Milwaukee Bucks. Chris Middleton playing out of his mind. Like, in my opinion, Giannis choked. He did, but once again, the Bucks or the Celtics should have been in the finals. Like, they should have been in the finals with the Lakers. We would have beat either one of them. Don't get me wrong. Like, we still would have won. But I think the Miami Heat run was a fluke. And we're going to see it this year. Like, they're going to be a playoff team, but I don't think they do what they did last year. Like, I think they get booted first round, to be honest. Don't panic on the Raptors. Like, the Raptors suck right now, but they're going to get it together. Don't get it twisted. But they need to get a superstar player. Like, they need to get somebody. I don't know how they're going to do it. Trade deadline, draft, whatever, but they need to get a star player because Kyle Lowry and OG Anunoby, like, those are not going to cut it. The Sixers look really good. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't think it would work. I didn't think Ben Simmons, Doc Rivers, and Joel Embiid would make it work, but Embiid's playing at an MVP level, so that's the reason why they're in the position they're in. Going to the West, it's going to be tough because right now the Warriors aren't in playoff contention. I honestly don't think they make it. I don't think the Rockets make it. The Pelicans, they need to figure out something because they're very inconsistent. They're very shaky. Apparently, they're looking to dish Lonzo out. So I don't know about the Pelicans. I think they make it as like the 7th or 8th seed, but we'll see about that. And then the last team that I want to talk about is the Lakers. Like, it's kind of scary because as a Lakers fan, I don't even like want to watch their game. Like, not want. Okay, what's like the best? Like, I don't even look to watch their games anymore. Because, like, I know they have it. Like, I know we lost to the Pistons the other night, but I'm not worried about it. We always lose to some bum Eastern Conference team every year. But anyways, like, I don't know. I'm not concerned. Like, I'm not fearful of anything. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll get a top 2, top 3 seed, and we'll keep it pushing come playoff time. But what I do worry about is, like, our rotations. For some reason, like, I don't agree with Marc Gasol being – I never, like, liked the pickup. Because he slows us down. Yeah, he's cool. Like, his vision is nice. Like, his defense is, like, kind of suspect. But, I mean, he's there. He's a presence. He's a big body. And he's Marc Gasol, like, just the name itself. But I never agree with the pickup because he slows us down. Like, in my opinion, like, we should be running a lot more, especially with LeBron as our point guard. And now that we have Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell, like, we should definitely be running. But that's the biggest question mark with the Lakers is just the rotations. So, all right, last one. Last little thing here before I get off. I need to know everybody's top 10 players. Currently, okay? Currently. So when I say this, I mean, like, you take into consideration, like, the last 3 years is like you don't just take this year. Like, these, how many games have been? Like 18 games, 20 games. Like, you don't take that. Like, no. I want your top 10 players in the list, regardless of how they're playing this year. Like, I don't want to see Jokic number 3, okay? I don't want to see Embiid 5. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Luka in the top 2. Like, just don't do that. Please don't do that. So I'll start, and then whenever somebody comment, we'll see. So let's see here. I did it earlier. I did it on my TikTok. So let me find it. Let's see what I got for y'all. Okay. So currently my top 10 in the NBA is, we'll start at 10. I'm going to go 10. I like my list. I'm going to go 10 Embiid. MVP level, best center in the NBA because he plays both ways. I'm taking Embiid over Jokic. Yes, I am. I understand Jokic is doing like crazy things on offense, but he can't guard anybody to save his life. That's why the Nuggets don't win games, because he literally can't rebound. Well, like he can rebound, but like he can't really get physical with nobody because he doesn't want to, especially on defense. So whoever the center is, like on the opposing team, like they're gonna have a feast. I'm going 9 Steph. I'm not gonna go into that. 9 Steph. 8 Luka. I know that's contradicting, right? I know that's contradicting because I put Steph at 2 in the point guard list. But hear me out. I think Luka is like more important to his team than Steph is, in my opinion. And like obviously, like we need to talk about team success too. And both of the teams are like, they're pretty shaky right now. But I just think that like Luka's game is just so well-rounded. He's not a great defender, but like he's literally a triple-double threat every single night. And I just think Steph is in a situation to where like you see what teams are doing to him, and come later in the season, come playoff time, like it's going to be the same thing. And he's not going to be, that team is not going to be able to handle all that stress when they when they have all those responsibilities thrown on them. So 9, Steph, 8, Luka. Okay. 10 Embiid. I'm going 7, Dame. 7, Dame. Best point guard in the league. Here's where it gets tough. And I always like, okay, so 6 and 5 for me are interchangeable. Like, I'm not going to get mad at you if you switch these. 6, I have Kawhi. 5, Harden. The reason I say they're interchangeable is because, like, Kawhi is so well balanced, like, offensively and defensively. Like, you can literally argue a DPOY case, but you can also argue, like, MVP. So, like, I love that. I love that he's well balanced. But stop making so much noise. But Harden is he's a 40-point triple-double threat every single night. Like that kind of talent, like that's top 5 for me. That's top 5 for me. Like your ability to do that on a every night basis, which he did last year, and he can do this year if he didn't share the court with 2 unguardable players. He's top 5. He's top 5. So Embiid, Curry, Luka, Dame, Kawhi. Okay, that's my 6 through 10. And then Harden at 5. I think 1 through 4 is pretty much like, I think we all can agree on this. I think the only person is AD at 4. I have AD at 4. He's not playing like exceptionally well this year, just because like he doesn't have to. He has help. Like he doesn't need to go for 50, 20, and 30. No, we don't need him to do that. Give us 25 and 15. Give us 20 and 10. That's all we need to do. Keep it pushing. But don't get me wrong, like he's still a top 5 talent in the NBA. Giannis is 3. 2-time MVP. I mean, he's literally a walking cheat code. Just walks to the rim with ease. Like he's 3 for me. 2's KD. Like he's reminding you guys, and I said this before, he's a top 10 player of all time. He's a 7-foot, 3-level scorer. Like 30 points a game on like 50, 40, 90 shooting. Absolutely crazy. He's number 2 for me. And then 1, I have Bron. Now, that's self-explanatory. Everybody knows that. And if you don't, get out. You need help. So, yeah, I'm going Bron. Now, let me go to what hand do I start with? Bron, KD. Yeah, why am I counting like that? Bron, KD, Giannis, AD, Harden, Kawhi, Dame, Luka, Curry, Embiid. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know y'all's top 10. What? Dad, what? What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this information? You saying he's top 10 in the NBA? He's not. He's not. Not yet. Not yet. You could argue 15. You could definitely argue for top 15. But anyways, y'all, I got to go because I actually got to go back to work. It was nice seeing you guys again. It was nice doing this. Like, it feels good to be back. I gotta be more prepared next time. And y'all need to stop throwing stuff in the comments that look like this. Like, don't be this one. Like, don't be this one right here. Or this one. Like, don't do that. Okay. But anyway, I miss y'all. I'll be back on here soon. I'll have like better topics. I'll throw my graphics back up on here like I did in the past. Other than that, y'all have a blessed Monday night. And yeah. See y'all later. Oh, wait. I'm gonna end with the video because I forgot to, like, yeah.